Okay, Coach. Well, first opened way back in 1972. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium, part of the Truman Sports Complex here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts.
Keep playing. Here we go. Set. Time to end it. I'm trying to collect. Check, check. Fresno. Show it.
Here's the second year back out of NC State, Naheem Hines. Will wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guys.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
No.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and they're going to stop him right.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Watch out.
To throw is Brissett. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Brissett. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Brissett on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Bissett. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Terrell Suggs, one of the best in the business at finding the QB, gets home there. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, here's Bissett. Going for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Opening drive, holding into 3. Psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. The opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Strip that ball.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darius Leonard, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Hey, rip list. Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? Hey, 43, 15. Kill.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well eject the snap there. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long.
Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Hey, switch gears. Tighten up. Wide. Get wide.
Yellow.
Check.
Right side.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tim Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Watch the twist.
On 2nd and 11 now. We're set. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Chiefs take over.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yellow. That's a blue lane.
58, right there.
50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Watch his
Right.
Watch his flag. Rush it.
On second down, Williams. Will be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one.
Yellow. 180. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Right.
On first down, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Check. Rip lift.
Now McCoy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Right there. Check back. 36.
Here's Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Rip right. Check.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. And he's going to go down again. Frank Clark folding his way home to get the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Hill on the return. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Yellow. I'll go 180.
We got it.
Right side.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's what I'm talking
Well, with Damian Williams, it's notable that the Chiefs didn't make a play to go after a big-time running back in the offseason. The coaching staff said back in May they didn't want running back by committee. They trusted Williams to be their starter. You remember last year he was forced into the starting role the final 3 games of the season due to attrition, and he really excelled. And then he was excellent in the playoffs against the Colts and Patriots. Strong indicator that he was ready to be the bell cow. They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Yellow. 180.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Watch twist.
Hey, 57, 57.
Check 43.
Attack, attack. First hot.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Hey, nice 50.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. I'm 180.
Exit, exit.
Attack.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That one complete to Hill. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gain to that time. This one goes for 19 yards. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you can forget. Oh, his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a 1st down.
Let's go one more.
Mahomes going to throw. This first running back, McCoy. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
58's the mic.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. In a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Yellow.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and it'll come away empty.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? Here's a bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out again, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but that's adopted in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Watch out for him on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still trying to move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Right side. Right side.
To throw, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll try and run forward with McCoy. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. And 58 is a mic. Go 58 to the side.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That looked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
15. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Go.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Right side. Right side.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Williams. Darius Leonard, last year's leading tackler as a rookie in the NFL, in on the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They run it again with Williams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Watch the run. They're running it.
Yellow.
He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
15.
58 to Mike. 58. 58.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Let's go.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. First down carry here from McCoy. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
65. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Come on. You better bring it.
Hatchet.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep. Safety creep.
Throwing. Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Brissett. And he's got his man Hilton. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Come on, set. Nice, sweetheart. Switch.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
On first down, it's Mack. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Ready? 52. Block 52. 52's the line. Replay. Go, go. Check. Kill. Let's go. Bravo. Delta.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. This set. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from UVA, Ryan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Not today, you are. Not today.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Nice 7, let's go.
Now here's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And right in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Right down the middle, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
At the 11-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Bissett. Complete to Hilton. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
We're set now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. We're set now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of the ball game that appears lost.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Bissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brissett. And the catch made by Hilton. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 36 yards on the play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 25-yard line. Brissett again. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll throw again. Brissett. It's caught by Funchess. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
To throw, Brissett. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 3-yard line.
Don't be scared of it.
Check 4, check 4.
Gets this one to Hill. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Check 3. Check 3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd down now. It's McCoy. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Yellow. Let's go on, Eddie.
All day, baby, all day. 58's to Mike. 58's to Mike.
Watch out.
I got him.
Check 37. Check 37.
Watch that, watch that.
15, 15. Watch out.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. On the left side, it's complete. And he'll be called well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Williams. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had another coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Kansas City, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the calendar changed October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.